Chet's got balls. Lucy makes a move. Just a couple of ghouls gabbing. On tonight's Kurt's Blurbs Fallout Edition. What up, lunatics? Kurt Money here to talk about the penultimate episode of Season 2 of Fallout, The Handoff. Let the blurbs begin. Blurb number 1. Thaddeus is trying, but the ghoul's just not biting. I really wish he would give Thaddeus the time of day here, okay?
Hey. Just a couple of ghouls. Am I right?
I love Johnny Pemberton, and as much as I wish he was still in the suit,
You got this? All right, buddy, you got it. No big deal.
he's still bringing laughs here trying to bond with the ghoul, who is like, you know, the toughest SOB there is.
I'm sure you probably know this, but I'm actually kind of new to all this ghoul stuff.
I know the ghoul is the definition of lone wolf, and we know from last season, he's not exactly game to help other ghouls figure out how to avoid the inevitable. So I'm not expecting him to be like, Thaddeus, welcome, here's some of my good stuff. At the very least, let him get a few sniffs so he can reattach his arm. This was so funny. Great timing here.
Yeah, I would. I just seem to be having sort of a medical episode here.
Honestly, has the ghoul ever talked to Thaddeus? It's like he doesn't want to admit there's another ghoul on the team. He's like, I'm the one and only, which is true in the case of Walton Goggins. He is absolutely a one and only. And again, he shows it with the delivery of some of these lines.
Well, ain't nothing in this world for free. This is a transaction.
Blurb number 2. Woody's not dead. No way you're killing Zach Cherry off screen.
Well,
And then throwing his glasses in the disposal here. I don't think we're supposed to think he's dead. I mean, I'm sure he's tied up somewhere in a closet or like maybe frozen in a cryotube somewhere.
who knows?
And hey, you know what? Good for Chet for standing up to Steph here.
I now pronounce you.
I don't.
I was a little worried when he was like, then I put the glasses back. And then the dumbest guy in the vault here brushed it off.
Cold feet's normal.
I thought that was going to be the end of it, but then he played his trump card, literally.
She's Canadian.
And this reveal was played for laughs. I loved how shocked and disgusted they were. And all of a sudden, it's like mob justice time. Just because she's Canadian. Not that she might be a murderer. It's that she's a friggin' Canadian. And hey, there's no love lost with the Canadians either, as we see in the opening scene where it's a flashback and she's like running with her mom, played by Natasha Henstridge. Henstridge? Yeah, so we'll be seeing her again. This was such a great line where she's like, don't treat them like humans.
Think of them as Americans.
Ooh, good line. Blurb 3A. It's nice to see Hank sweat again. Throughout this whole app, I was going like, I hate how okay he is with all this. Like him being all hunky-dory with Lucy is so clearly him thinking she's not a threat and stuff.
Perfect is the enemy of good, Lucy.
So I loved it when she finally locked him up and he's yelling and like, get me out of here.
Lucy, do not! Lucy!
That was nice. Before that happened, there was some fun daddy-daughter stuff where it's like, I'm going to teach you how to drive a car now in the form of this golf cart.
What's a golf cart?
And that stuff was fun, but Hank is just too delusional. He thinks he's the good guy. He's not. And he thinks this roboting of everybody is good. It's not.
I'm shutting this whole thing down and I'm bringing you home.
3B. If the ghoul can sweat, he was too. Man, is he terrified of Deathclaws. Dude is so smooth all the time. But then I love the genuine terror on his face whenever he's around these guys. Is this all tied back to the time he was faced with one in Alaska or whatever? Because honestly, these Deathclaws don't seem too threatening to me. TBH. Max gets in a super suit that has like a slice and dicer on his arm. Boom. We're beating Deathclaws left and right. They seem manageable. Also, were they really trapped in this little area here? I mean, Maximus, I love his line delivery here when he says, oh no. But he's saying that because now the Deathclaw can get out. Now that implies the Deathclaws couldn't get out before. They couldn't bust through a wall? I mean, I've never seen them jump, so maybe they can't. This is nitpicky stuff. It doesn't really matter to me in the long run, okay? It doesn't matter to me. Is there some reason that they can only exist in this little pen here? And also, friggin' ghoul, Mr. Selfish Pants, why didn't he tell friggin' Maximus, come on in? He shut the door behind him, and then those Deathclaws stay outside. But no, the ghoul's like, peace, dude. Thanks for holding down the fort. Even though it doesn't really matter, because I'm inside already. I'll tell Lucy you said what up. Blurb number 4. Hey, Prime. Thanks for no flashback. I was so relieved when the ghoul walked into this room in Vegas, House's headquarters or whatever. I was so glad they didn't show us scenes from previously when Coop Howard was talking to him in there 200 years ago.
I am an apex competitor.
I'm glad they didn't treat the audience like idiots. And it sounds like I'm being facetious and stuff, but I'm not. I mean, especially in this day and age. Like Matt Damon was saying about Netflix, how they want you to restate the plot 3 or 4 times in a movie because people aren't really paying attention. I'm going to take our little victories where we can, and I'm going to say thanks, Prime, for letting the audience just do a little bit of legwork.
Well, hello, chum.
Blurb number 5. Where's this all headed? Boom. Head pun. Unintentional, but still a boom. We got the finale next week, and I feel at the very least the Ghoul is going to lay eyes on the cryotube his fam is in. Now, who knows if they're swept away by something or he gets pulled away and like he only gets a one little blip of like, there they are. And as happy as I am for the Ghoul for that, I also feel like Coop Howard's good day is ending in the finale as well. I mean, we're just waiting for the shit to hit the fan here. And as much as I love Clancy Brown, an all-time legend, I mean, we know this doesn't end well, okay? We know because the bombs go off eventually, so this cold fusion handoff didn't really solve things. But also, you just get the vibe in the back of this limo that this ain't gonna work out. I was really trying to keep my eye on Nex in that cab. We kind of see hers and there's no little robot box. We don't see his. I don't know. I feel like next episode starts, Clancy Brown like turns around to the driver and is like, let's get out of here. And we see like the little robot thing in his neck, right? There's going to be something like that where he's already a robot. And the final blurb, wish me luck. I've been having such a blast with this show, seasons 1 and 2, that I friggin' bought the game. Okay, I'm about to play Fallout 4, my first time ever with any Fallout at all. This is big news for me, and shout out to the people in the comments who told me which game to play. I don't do point and shoots, and I don't do open world stuff, okay? I'm a side scroller or a Mario Karter. That's all I party with video game wise. But I'm just so intrigued. I want to know more about all the shit going on up here that I'm going to friggin' start playing the game.
Never underestimate the power of brand recognition.
So thank you to the lunatics out there that told me to play the game. I'm going to return the favor to you when I say you should start your day with a viewing of the Burbs.
The Burbs.
And you know what? Go ahead and end your day with one too.
The Burbs.
It's for the best, because it is the best. It's a bit best.